Hey glitches, and welcome to the 3rd anniversary video here on YouTube. First of all, I've graduated from school. I am the proud owner of 2 diplomas, one dedicated to my graphics design and new media work, and the other dedicated to my television production and video editing. Not only that, but I graduated with honors. Ta-da! I'd like to give a wonderful shout out to the viewers who also graduated and those who are still in school. Education is important. I've already got to work on some television sets already. However, due to some paperwork that I've signed, I cannot legally disclose the information about what happens on those sets. Other than the fact that it's hard work and I'm having a lot of fun, I'm really excited to start to see my name popping up in some credits. For now, let's talk about the work that's been done here on YouTube and on Twitch. I am reading from a script, so my eyes may drift down so that I can follow along my script, because this is a scripted video. Something I don't regularly do. For starters, I've recently completed the Spyro the Dragon game that I set out to complete in 2019. The series continued where I left off in the Peacekeeper's world, and I followed the structure that I had started there. The hub world and 2 portal worlds in one episode, and then another portal world, the flight world, and the boss world in the next video. Spyro the Dragon was my 5th Let's Play, and it's a series comprised of 12 episodes. Another series I was able to complete was a full playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remastered on the Nintendo Switch. The series acts as my first joint project between my Twitch account and my YouTube account, where the full stream from Twitch is rebroadcasted as a full video on my YouTube account. Link's Awakening was the 9th project on my channel, comprised of 6 episodes, lasting about 2 hours an episode. Our longest running series, Octopath Traveler, continues. This series unfortunately had undergone a lot of stop and go during my education, with the latest school year being incredibly time consuming and requiring a lot of my attention. My standalone Let's Play series had unfortunately paid a heavy cost to this. As of now, I do have a bunch of pre-recorded episodes for Octopath Traveler. However, I don't want to release any of the episodes yet because my plan is to finish off the recording of the rest of the series and launch the rest of the episodes in a back-to-back fashion every day until the series is finished. We continue to push forward with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Classic Mode. Since our last anniversary, we've seen a total of 8 new fighters join the battle, with 4 slots in the fighter pass being filled. Steve, Alex, Zombie, and Enderman, Sephiroth, Pyrrha and Mithra, and Kazuya. The skills I possess for these characters are... Oh no! And Steve. And they defeated me. No! Wow. Ah. Oh. That was a good bomb throw. I don't know what happened there. Ooh. This is actually really quite challenging. Get him! Get him! Oh. Dang it. Remarkably terrible. But in my defense, I did not play these fighters before Classic Mode, and I did not observe the Sakurai demonstrates for each of the characters. There is still one more character to release in the Fighter Pass Volume 2 collection. That means one more episode in the Classic Mode series. Following Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Classic Mode will be a playthrough of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light mode. However, at this time, there's no real consideration about when that project will start, as I also want to do a bit of a challenge. This would be the Light Lock Challenge, where, like a Pokemon's Nuzlocke, when a fighter would be defeated, it is considered gone. The series for Pokemon Sword continues with the DLC packs, the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. They are smaller adventures compared to the core game, however they are still fun. Isle of Armor has us running around an entire island, learning more about the Gigantamax form of Pokemon, training to become the best student at the training dojo, under the instruction of Master Mustard, and getting the secret armor of the dojo, which turned out to be a Pokemon. Crown Tundra takes us further south to an icy region where the land has been untouched by people, construction, and even time. Many legendary Pokemon can be found down here, including the elemental giants and the Galarian birds. The story on the King of Bountiful Harvests is one of the important plots of this DLC. Sonya will also be returning in this DLC pack, sending players off to find tracks and clues to the 3 Musketeer legendary Pokemon. Isle of Armor was the 10th series on the channel, going on for 13 episodes, and Crown Tundra was the 12th series on the channel, going on for 16 episodes. Both experience a completion of the regional decks and completion of the regional story. With these old projects wrapped up or still underway, new projects start up, primarily being played through my streaming service on my Twitch channel. This kicked off with the saga to showcase the 3D Mario Collectathon series, a project that was heavily assisted by the release of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars game. The series is broken down into 4 games: Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy, and Super Mario Odyssey. I really wanted to show everyone the games that I grew up with and that have influenced me as both a gamer and someone who likes designing things. It also showcases the scope of each game that have progressed over the years. It starts with Super Mario 64, the first 3D platformer game released for the Nintendo 64. The game has Mario invited to Princess Peach's castle for some cake. However, it turns out that Bowser has already taken over the castle, and Mario uses the power of the stars to explore the 15 painting worlds in order to beat the Koopa King. This game lasted for 3 days, for an extension of 15 episodes. It is the 11th project on my channel. Then came Super Mario Sunshine, the spiritual sequel to Super Mario 64, which brought Mario, Princess Peach, and Toadsworth to the tropical Isle Delfino. A shadowy doppelganger had framed Mario for the devastation of the island. With the help of the Flash Liquidizer Ultra Dowsing Device,
I am Flood, the Flash Liquidizer Ultra Dowsing Device. I hope to be of assistance.
or Flood, Mario is able to clean up the mess and discover that his shadow is Bowser Jr. in disguise. There are 7 worlds to explore that span across the island, with 96 shine sprites and 240 blue coins to collect. Super Mario Sunshine is the 13th project on the channel and lasts for 35 episodes. Finally, in the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection comes Super Mario Galaxy, the game that takes place across the entire cosmos, introduced players to Rosalina, the Mother of Lumas, and to the Star Observatory. Bowser had taken Princess Peach and her castle to the center of the universe to witness the birth of his galactic empire. And Mario, with the help of Rosalina, Toads and Luigi, and the Lumas, travel from planet to planet collecting power stars and grand stars that were stolen from the Star Observatory in order to repower the observatory engines. This would allow Mario to give chase to the center of the universe and save Princess Peach. Super Mario Galaxy is the 14th project on YouTube and lasts 33 episodes, with 2 bonus episodes showcasing the rematch against Bowser and Rosalina's storybook. The final game of the saga was Super Mario Odyssey, a title I played to show the final evolution of the Super Mario 3D platformer genre. From the polygonal worlds of Super Mario 64 to the now redefined landscapes of Odyssey, Bowser again kidnaps Princess Peach, this time with the intent of marrying the princess. He goes from kingdom to kingdom, stealing priceless artifacts, heirlooms, and treasures that would be used in his wedding. A tiara from the Cap Kingdom, a ring from the Sand Kingdom, a dress from the Lake Kingdom, and so on. This was also the series I was able to disclose a lot of background information to, thanks to a book I had collected that obtained designer notes and comments during the process of making Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey is the 16th series on my YouTube channel and is the longest Super Mario title, lasting 14 days and 70 episodes. Super Mario wasn't the only series I had started. As I approached the ability to affiliate on Twitch, I added an extra day of streaming to my channel. And I started streaming another video game series, one that is seeing a new title launch in the future. Metroid Prime is a game that, in my past, I couldn't play as a kid at night because of how terrifying it was. Nowadays, I can handle the game, and I really enjoy the atmosphere the game presents on these vast and distant planets. The game is played on the Wii U through the Metroid Prime Trilogy collection. Metroid Prime is the start of the series, taking place on Talon 4 and exploring the 5 biomes that surrounds the impact crater, the site where a celestial object crashed into the planet and started the spread of a highly radioactive material called Phazon. Not much is revealed about Phazon in this game other than the fact that it was the source of the great poison that ultimately ended the Chozo civilization on Talon 4. This series is the 15th project on my YouTube channel, lasting for 6 days and 29 episodes. Metroid Prime was such a successful title for Samus Aran that Nintendo and Retro Studios had begun the production of a sequel game. This game, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, takes place on a new planet, Aether, where Samus received the request to find a Galactic Federation crew that was sent to Aether in chase of space pirates. She found the troopers, defeated and dead, and discovered the planet and its people were at war. This is a linked story because a celestial object crashed into Aether, which caused the planet's energy to be split into two, light and dark, where Phazon forms on the dark world. This may sound unusual, but given the context of a narrative, it's identical to Metroid Prime. A celestial body had crashed into the planet, and Phazon appeared. There is mystery to the Prime series, and even revenge, with Dark Samus seeking vengeance against Samus. Metroid Prime 2 is the 17th series posted on YouTube, lasting for 7 days and 36 episodes. This is the final title in the Metroid Prime trilogy, and the first to feature motion controls for shooting and other actions. Metroid Prime 3 Corruptions comes full circle in the Prime narrative, as it starts off with a celestial body in a collision course with the planet Norian in Galactic Federation space, and space pirates attacking. The game is a lot more linear compared to the other titles, as Samus planet hops between Norian, Brio, Elysia, and the pirate homeworld. Dark Samus returns as she infects Samus and 3 other bounty hunters with a biological Phazon inside their bodies. While the other 3 fall under the dark influence of the corruption, Samus holds strong and faces off with Dark Samus in one final battle to put an end to the spread of the radioactive Phazon. The most recent game I was playing is The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, and it is my all-time favorite Zelda title. It is purely nostalgia. The game came in pairs, like a Pokemon game, with the pair being The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Unlike a Pokemon game, Ages and Seasons have 2 very different stories, yet they can be linked to continue their story. I started with the Oracle of Ages, which has Link travel between the present and 400 years in the past in the land of Labrynna, in order to save the Oracle of Ages, Nehru, from the clutches of Varen, the Sorceress of Shadows. Link is equipped with the Harp of Ages and collects the Essences of Time across the dungeons in the two eras. It then continued the adventure in Oracle of Seasons, which has Link changing seasons across Holodrum in order to save the Oracle of Seasons, Din, from a crystallized fate at the hands of Onyx, the General of Darkness. Link is armed with the Rod of Seasons and, unlike a normal playthrough, will encounter familiar faces, engage in secrets, and continue a story that involves the appearance of Princess Zelda, Twinrova, and Ganon. I do intend to replay this game as a randomizer in the future, however at this time, a scheduled time has not been decided. The Oracle series on my 19th and 20th project, both lasting 4 days and 19 episodes each. This is also a vanilla playthrough in order to showcase the complete story. The last thing we did over this past year was really work on defining the channel's look. Over the course of the past 14 projects, I've designed a new logo that I felt best represented each game. It is perhaps my favorite design quality, which was inspired by other YouTubers. I've also gone through a few changes in my layouts for gameplay, utilizing various templates. As we enter the new year, new templates are going to be designed, though the concepts are still in the works. Now that we're done talking about what we've done with the channel, let's talk about what we haven't done with the channel. Last year, I announced that we would be playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. And although I do have plans to still play that game, I have to figure out what I want to do with it. On one hand, I want to go into incredible details about each level and what can be experienced by going through each stage. On the other hand, I do want to showcase the multiplayer function and showcase how communication and teamwork is a vital part of playing this game. We also haven't gotten to Fire Emblem Three Houses, but that game is still coming to the channel in the future. Now let's talk about the future of the channel. There are already several projects that I have in mind that I want to share. Thanks to one of my Twitch followers, I had gone out and purchased a game for my PlayStation 4. After playing the game for about an hour, I agreed that it would be a great title to play. Persona 5 Royals will be coming out this year on my YouTube channel as a blind Let's Play. Another game that was recently announced during the Nintendo presentations at this year's E3 is planned to be covered as a series this year. This game will be streamed on my channel when the game launches on October 8th, but be warned, the game is rated T for teen. Metroid Dread was announced in place of the Metroid Prime 4 news, but it definitely didn't go unnoticed. This eerie game is going to be an upcoming blind playthrough. For the past few months, I've had a goal on my streams that if we hit a number of subscribers, I would play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on release as a Nuzlocke. I've never played a Pokemon game in this way. And with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond being a remake of one of my favorite Pokemon titles growing up, I figured it would be great to try and play a classic title in a different fashion than my Pokemon Sword Let's Play. And this last game I've planned is going to be another Let's Play exclusive for my YouTube channel. It was picked because of another E3 announcement. And it's a game that, even when it was announced at the E3 2017 presentations, was bizarre and extraordinary. I'll be Let's Playing Mario & Rabbids this year in preparations for its sequel game, which comes out in 2022. And that wraps up my update for this anniversary video. I want to thank everyone for watching. If you guys like my content, you can always subscribe here on YouTube or follow my Twitch account and watch my live playthroughs. You can also check out my Discord server. It's a bit of a quiet place, but I'm hoping that this year we can get a couple more viewers in there. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and let's hope for a very exciting year. Bye.